So this one will be for those of you who used to watch the Fluffy videos, especially the Fluffy shorts at the river. So today was a gorgeous day. Kyle's not around, so I took a long walk down to the river and walked around and did my thing and looked at the sticks and did my crying and all of that. And I started walking back, and I got about 50 or 60 yards away from the river, and my gut, God, whoever, was just like, go back to the river. I'm like, why am I going back to the river? So I turned around and went back to the river, and I stood there, and then I realized, son of a bitch, that's what Fluffy used to make me do. You remember all the videos where I'd take him and we'd get all the way to the van and then he'd run back and I'd have to go back to the river? I did it on my own. I was prompted by I don't know who, I don't know what. I suppose he was there with me. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that rather than bitching and complaining in the intro as usual.
The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1,
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, so we got Winnipeg tonight, and as Cartman would say, all by myself. Kyle is not here, so this should be interesting. I'm streaming by myself, so yeah, it is what it is. He's having a good time. I sent him a link to the stream, so he might come on and say hi. So what do we have going on the ice tonight? I have not checked the lineups. Usually Kyle does that, and so when I'm coming in here, I'm just realizing that usually when I come in here, he's told me the lineup. So I don't know. I'm just going to assume that it's Bobrovsky, but for all I know, both goalies got sent down and Drieger's in net. I wouldn't know. So there's that. This is really good. Here's what I'll say. You know how I feel about what happened in New Jersey, or against New Jersey. Game 1 was whatever. Game 2 should not have happened that way because you don't lose 2 in a row. Now we got Winnipeg coming up here. They're going to not be happy about having lost Tampa the other night. It's liable to be a shit show of a game. I'm picking 6-5. I don't think there's going to be any, because Winnipeg's all defense, and we're supposed to be all defense, but we ain't exactly been all defense. So how about 6-5? Let's in triple overtime if they still have those things. All right. Let's see how it goes. So it is 1. That's better. Oh, I did it again. It's 1-0 Panthers after 1. What did I tell you about Mackie Samoskevich, huh? I love it. I love it. He said, oh, okay, so this is how it's going to be. You're going to pull me out of the lineup because I'm too small, right? Because I can't play hard. So what's he do? Lays a hit, knocks the guy on his ass, separates the puck from the puck carrier, immediately reads the play as he sees the guy coming in that's going to take the puck and pass it off to Forsling. So Samoskevich just immediately beelines for the net. Forsling sees it. Boom. Right off of Samoskevich into the net, and it's 1-0. And I swear, if he ever takes him off the ice again, I'm going to fly down there myself in my imaginary ice cream cone-shaped airplane and have a talking to with him, because, damn it, I want one of those robes. I think at this point now, now that he has listened to me and put Samoskevich back on the ice and we've scored, I definitely deserve a robe. Other than that, it looks like a good back-and-forth game. We were going to have a penalty. And, of course, Verhaeghe wanted us not to have a penalty, and he tripped the guy again. He's getting a little bit careless with this stick. He can't score. He's not having the best month of hockey of his life, but I'm not worried about Verhaeghe. At some point, the lights are going to come back on, and there's going to be 2 goals and 4 goals and 6 goals, and he'll be just fine. So, all right, let's move on to second period. Okay, so it's 4 zippity doodah after 2, including a shorty. So the top line is just all over him. Barkov got the shorty after Reinhart puts it off for the post. Rodriguez got a rebound that was just sitting there, and he put it in the back of the net. Schmidt got a goal. It's 4 freaking nothing. This is beautiful. Then we got to finish this now. Okay? Winnipeg's going to come out. You know they're going to play hard. I'm not too worried they're going to come back and win. But you want to finish this game on a high note. And since it's 4 nothing, and we can maybe take some chances, why don't we get Samoskevich a hat trick? Am I getting greedy? Probably. Let's finish this. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! And a shutout. 2 big fat points. It was 5, right? It wasn't 6. I think it was 5. I don't know what to do myself. This is so weird. I realized this since I was coming in here tonight. This 9th year of the channel, right? And like, I've never done a recap where the house is empty. Like, I'm talking to you all in my basement. There's nobody in the house. There's no dogs in the house. There's just nothing. I'm just here by myself, and just like I'm vaguely expecting like the ghosts to like start yelling back. So, wow. Tuesday is going to be lit. You get ejected. You get ejected. You got 5 minutes. You get 10 minutes. That was beautiful. Winnipeg got a little testy there. I'm not going to say they got dirty. They got a little testy. Tuesday is going to be lit. Now, we see what happened game 1 against Jersey, and then we laid an egg game 2 against Jersey. I don't think Winnipeg's fixing to do that. This one's going to be on the road. It's going to be a whole different story. What did we see on the ice tonight? We saw the Matthew Samoskevich. Just give him the $10 million contract right now. 8 years, $10 million, do it now. Okay, I'm exaggerating. He looks good. We're in good shape there. Maybe they'll give GM Bill Zito the GM of the year now that he proves that Lundell, Samoskevich, that's 2 draft picks that he's obviously hit on, NHL. How many does he have to hit on before you give him the GM of the year award? The Barkov woke up. Reinhart's in the slump. Did he get a goal tonight? Barkov, right? No, it was the Reinhardt shot off of the post that Barkov put in. Schmidt gets a goal, right? Ekblad got into a fight. Somebody, I think it was Scheifele, hit Ekblad up high. I think it was hit Forsling up high. And Ekblad attacked him. Kinda. He kind of hugged him, and they were probably like this. He's like, look, man, I just wanted to make it look good, all right? Let me throw a little, just don't hit me, okay, dude? I just sticking up for my team, okay? I need a contract. I don't want to have to leave Florida. It was probably like that. That's kind of how it looked. But he did something. He did something. He had a nice opportunity to get a goal. He held the puck just a wee, teensy bit too long, and Hellebuck was flashing the leather. You know, he flashed the leather late too, and I was kind of like, it's 5-0. Maybe you should just like this. You know what I mean? Like, be conservative with it. But it's 5-0. He's still like, yeah, I made the save. It's like, all right, bro, that's cool, right? So Bubba, till you just can't Bubba no more. Bubba did not have the hardest night of his life, but no goals. No goals. I was a little bit worried there at the end because with like 20 seconds left, we had a face-off in the zone, and Winnipeg was kind of taking shots, trying to screw up the shutout. And I did not have to get off the couch and lift any weights, which is good because I've been going to the gym every day this week. Because when I don't go to the gym, I don't like life. So I get up and I go to the gym because you can't cry when you're at the gym. That's much better than going and sitting out every morning with the dogs. So, what else did we see on the ice? Balinskis almost got hurt, scared us. Don't do that. He came back out on the ice. He's okay. Boquist got hip checked in the knee. He came back. He's okay. He's going to have a sore knee. I don't suspect that he'll be out because he was still out there looking like he was fine, so that's good. Now, we had some fisticuffs, so I'm very interested to see. I hope, please, Maurice. I hope that Maurice doesn't stick his head up his ass again and say, well, there might be more toughness needed against Winnipeg, so we're going to pull Mackey off, even though he was on friggin' fire, and put Gadjevich in so we could fight some more. Hopefully he doesn't do that. Please don't do that, Paul. Please don't do that. We just all want to have a good time on Tuesday, okay? That game is going to be... That's going to be a playoff atmosphere, right? I don't think that we're going to go in there and be like, yeah, we won the other night. I believe that we're going to want to kind of go in there and be like, no, we told you, we are the champs. Which, by the way, the crowd... Now, you guys know how I feel about our crowd trolling other teams. But then I thought about it. The crowd was chanting, overrated. And at first I was like, oh, God, don't do that. And then I thought about it. It's like, you know what? F it. We're the champs. We are the M&F champs. See that sign? You see only a little bit of it. But we are the champs. So I have decided, Jaws Rules has decided, that since we are the champs, the fans can chant whatever the hell they want. Because how many times are you the champs and it's the regular season and you can chant knowing that you are the champs? I can't believe I got that out correctly. So go ahead, say all the stupid shit you want. Although I don't know, I'm still not so sure it was all that smart to say we want Swayman. That still could come back to bite us in the ass one time. But for now, we're good. So go ahead, use all the chants. What the hell else did we... There was something else that happened. I'm going to yawn. But there was something else that happened. Ekblad, Forsling, Nosek. Nosek looked okay. Greer looked... No. Verhage. Jesus. Freaking on a ham. Jesus in a soup bowl. Verhage. What happened to Carter Verhage? Now, I know he's going to be okay. He'll be fine. But, like, the dude, you guys that go fishing, anybody that's worried about Verhage, if you go fishing, you know that day where you go fishing and your first cast and you got a bird's nest and then you fix it and then you finally get the line fixed up and you rig it up and you cut your finger with the hook. Right? And so now you've been there 10 minutes, you haven't made a cast, and you're bleeding, right? Okay? And then, like, you make a couple of casts, and, like, the third cast, like, a bird flies into your line and tangles. You know that day that Carter Verhage is having that month. He'll be fine. You can still fish, okay? You go again next weekend, you can cast just fine. I don't know what happened last weekend. I couldn't cast. Verhage will be fine. But damn. Put some deodorant on right now because you stink. So, I think that was all I had to say. I assume that we're going to see Bobrovsky on Tuesday. I would assume that we're going to see Bobrovsky on Tuesday. I don't know, you want to throw Spencer Knight out there after we just whooped their ass and be like, here you go, Spencer, have fun with pissed off Winnipeg. That wouldn't be nice. So let's not do that. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 5, right? Why do I think it was 6 because I kept wanting them to get 6, but it wasn't 6, it was 5. Don't get greedy, John. All right, I will be live tomorrow at noon, but you're probably watching this today, so it'll be today at noon because today was yesterday, and I'm not going to do the Kamala Harris quote. I'm just not going to do it. All right, 2 points.